Now to a man who went to the Super Bowl. But his real dream didn't come true until after his playing days had ended. Roynell Young achieved football greatness with the Philadelphia Eagles. Now he's made Houston his home. News 2 Houston Night Beat reporter Steve Mark with how Young is changing the lives of Bayou City children.
15 years ago, a former NFL star who played in the Super Bowl retired, then had a vision here in Southeast Houston. During his 9 years with the Philadelphia Eagles, Roynell Young worked with various community outreach programs, giving Young a taste of what he wanted to achieve off the field when his playing days were over.
I wanted to affect positive change with young people, but had no idea. How do you do that?
To do this, Young determined he had to set up shop where his celebrity might go a little more unnoticed. So Young moved to Houston and 15 years ago started a development program and parenting classes, leading to an all-male charter school for inner-city kids, at-risk kids, between 5th and 8th grade.
They started talking to me about life, about being balanced as far as spiritual, physically, and mentally, and I just caught on to the idea.
What we endeavored to do 15 years ago has come full circle, and that is to grow up leadership and have a new generation of young men who would embody a value system that would embrace a different way of thinking and looking at the world.
The program has swelled to the point of prompting Young's new goal, raising $4.5 million to give the Provision School and Technology Center a new home for kids like 7th grader Edward Arce, who, even at his young age of 12, appreciates a place that embraces second chances.
The teachers, they explain the work to me. They try harder with me. And if I need extra help, they'll give it to me.
To Edward and the other kids at Provision, Roynell Young is not the guy who played in Super Bowl 15. Rather, he's Coach Roy, who doesn't get into getting attention, especially around Super Bowl time, when you just might happen to bring up the game that Young's Eagles lost to the Raiders.
Every time the Super Bowl rolls around, it keeps showing that darn tape of Cliff Branch catching the touchdown over me. Now, if I could get my hands on the original and burn that copy, I would.
Since then, many times, Young has been urged by fellow teammates to return to the NFL as a coach. Young politely declines. He likes where he is.
It's a really neat thing to find your purpose in life, to find that sweet spot. And so I'm at peace with me in terms of what my role is in this life and who I am and what I'm doing. And so I have no tuggings or interests or things pulling me back. And I think I exercise all the demons on the floors of Veterans Stadium. Not only that, I think I left a few body parts there as well.
Steve Mark, News 2 Houston Night Beat.
Roynell Young, a man to admire, huh?